boxing is truly, truly, truly an interesting sport. Boxing is a sport where you're either getting better or you're getting worse. There's no in between. There's no neutral point. There's no homeostasis, if you will. In the sport of boxing, you're either getting better or you're getting worse. Boots Ennis has been looking worse ever since he did The Matrix. Ever since Boots did The Matrix on Roman Villa, he's been looking worse. Now, I've been pointing out some of Boots. What's good, Kawaki? I've been pointing out some of Boots' flaws.
I've been saying this shit. That nigga cannot be bugged.
Every time I point out Boots' flaws, people get upset because they get caught up when a fighter does something flashy.
Exactly. I've been saying that shit for a year.
It's like if Tank Davis knocks out a C or B class fighter, everybody goes crazy. But what they don't understand is that you doing something flashy once or twice does not mean that you're going to continue to train how you're supposed to train. Does not mean that you're going to continue to grow. So boxing, I say that it's an everyday sport. Either you're putting in the work to get better every day or you're not. Something is going on with Boots' defense. I don't know what him and Bosey's working on. I always said I don't like how Boots does this a lot instead of just keeping them hands at home. Also, I think Boots being a weight bully at 47, he's been able to walk through a lot of shots. I've been saying it for like a couple months now. I think if he goes to 54, he will get stopped. Right now. But he can get better, though. I think that Boots could definitely get a defense better. But if he was to go to 54 right now, he would get stopped by the upper crust at 54 because he doesn't seem concerned with defense. To me, he's a welterweight version of Abdullah Mason. Super offensive, super athletic. But they're not really concerned with defense and footwork and things like that for some reason.
Hey, and Boots, bro. I mean, not Boots. Bosey and his coach instructions is trash. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. First half of the fight and the second half.
Bosey,
I said that too.
Bosey.
They don't always be on that type of stuff.
No one talks about how guys should get away from their fathers. I think maybe it's time for Boots to get away from his father because Bosey is thinking too much on the entertainment side. And it's like, if you're really serious about your son being undisputed at 47 and 54, some nights you're not going to be able to get a knockout. And if you keep telling him, oh, stop him, he gets in there with certain dudes and he will get knocked out. If he tries to go in there with such a one-track mind, you have to box.
Man, listen, if Boots is
can I
over,
interrupt you one time real quick?
No, you good,
if he's interested on having a son that's going to be able to take care of himself when he get older, and I don't mean financially,
yeah,
he should be teaching him how to fucking make himself smaller in the ring. Boots stands straight up in the fucking ring, bro. How tall is Boots? 5'11", 6 foot?
Like 6 foot, yeah.
And he stands straight the fuck up when he fights. This dude's defense is at 0.
No, Boots 5'9".
No, Boots is like 5'10", 5'11", bro.
Yeah, because I'm 5'9".
Boots is not 5'9". Boots is not worried about defense. Boots is worried about being entertaining. It seems as though his father is with him. And I agree with you, Don. His father is supposed to be like Floyd Mayweather Sr. No, son. When we leave this, I want your brain to be intact. I want your IQ, your marbles to be working.
I ain't gonna lie.
To still be on.
I ain't gonna lie. Tonight, if that was Boots versus Bud Crawford and Bomac, stop.
Well, please, should be. Stop.
Well, listen. This is the thing. If Boots could keep his hands up, like, actually, it's crazy. Crawford has a great high guard. If Boots could adopt a high guard and fight Crawford with that amount of activity, he could beat an old Terrence Crawford. But like you said, with that defense, he would get stopped early, like 4th or 5th round. And I don't think that Bud is going to let Boots stick around like how he did with Errol. There was a lot of mutual respect because Errol had really put in that leg work. Errol had really dug into the ground and came out with his own treasure. Bud respected what Errol did in the event. They was like, dude, Boots hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he made that fight happen.
Exactly. Boots hasn't done anything, so Bud gonna do him like how he did everybody else. Like, oh, you hurt? Okay, time to go home. But speaking of Errol Spence, Bam Rodriguez his body work, you know what I mean? It reminded me of Errol Spence, but his angles reminded me of Lomachenko. This is a special fighter. This is like the fourth fight I watched of Bam. Every time he looks amazing. He reminds me of the old fighters. Sanchez, Ricardo Lopez, like his timing is there. The grit is there, the footwork, the athleticism. Bam has it all. To me, Inoue is more like a Manny Pacquiao with better traps. But Bam has a full package. The only reason why I don't think Bam will beat Inoue is because I don't think Inoue is going to meet Bam in the middle, 118. If Bam has to go all the way up to 122, he could get stopped. But if Inoue, for some reason, this is very unlikely. Only Oscar De La Hoya has done this with Pacquiao. But usually, a dude who's already accomplished, he's not going back down to fight nobody. But the best case scenario, Inoue and Bam meet at 118, Bam could beat him. If Bam got a balloon all the way up to 122, he's probably going to get stopped. But skill for skill, pound for pound, I agree with Eddie Hearn. This man has more skills than Inoue. And Eddie said Inoue is ducking somebody, too. I got to go look into that.
Some guy at 122. I forgot what his
name. He has an awkward name.
I don't know, but if he's the champion, he has all the belts there. So if he's ducking someone, it's probably some. He has all the belts, so it's probably some contender. I don't know what I don't know what his name is.
He has an awkward name. I got it in my phone. I'm gonna go look and listen real hard. You know how these people come from these different regions. What do you think Bam should fight? Oh, they said Bam's gonna fight Chocolatito.
Oh yeah, talk about how you think about Ray Ford.
Oh, Ray Ford looked good at 130. A lot of power, but he didn't fight nobody. Ray Ford need to go fight Nick Ball again. Yeah. But the thing is, he would have to drop weight again.
I don't think
Nick Ball have to come up.
Well, Nick Ball, why would Nick Ball have to come up? Nick Ball is a champion.
Well, Ray ain't coming back down. They ain't gonna be able to fight.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to fight. I'm just saying he should have tried to get a fight with Ball again. The guy he fought allowed him to look really, really great. Ray had more power at 130. He did drain himself to make that weight. But my thing is, if you know that you have to drain yourself to make a weight, then that means during the camp, no eating. You got to get your body accustomed to being at that lighter weight. You know what I mean? Why eat and then drain yourself for a day when you can drain yourself for months? You got 2 months before the fight. You can drain yourself for 2 months. Now you're strong at a lighter weight.
Hey. So
that guy went into full-on survival mode after the second knockdown.
That's where the discipline comes in.
Yeah, not just discipline, but just IQ, intelligence. A lot of fighters don't even think like that. They don't even think, okay, damn, I'm about to have to fight at a weight that I'm not at. Let me train myself for 2 months.
That's why you got trainers and coaches.
How you feeling? How you feeling about Mason?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I've been telling you for a long time, Pablo, that Mason is an offensive fighter. Don't have much defense, and that if a guy get in there and he moves side to side around Mason, he could beat him. Floyd Schofield and Abdullah Mason to this day is a 50-50 fight. People keep trying to act like Abdullah is like this boogeyman. Abdullah got dropped twice by Michi Terry. You know what I mean? And the reason why isn't because Abdullah is bad. It's because just like Jerron Ennis, these dudes aren't concerned with defense. I'm a fighter, bro. I don't understand how these motherfuckers just say, fuck it. It's moments in the fight where you're supposed to do that, but you're never supposed to at all times say, I don't care about defense. Yeah. That's how you take a lot of damage. That's how you get knocked out. You gotta use your feet, dip shot, put your hands up. It works. It works. Going like this, bro, it works. Bruce doesn't do it. Damn, Ray Ford isn't doing it because they trying to land all these shots to be known as entertaining fighters. But notice it didn't work in Booth's favor tonight. He didn't put on a spectacular performance. He wasn't in there doing the Matrix. And I told people when these guys put on these spectacular performances, people try to crown them like they Pernell Whitaker, like they've done it over and over against the best competition. You doing some goofy, loosey-goosey stuff in front of a C-level fighter or a low-tier B-level fighter doesn't mean anything. All it means is that you won in a decorative, fashionable way. Yeah. And that's what we see. We seen that from the light-skinned Ben Whitaker. Everybody try to act like he's, something special. I think he has good athleticism, but you doing cool stuff against C-level fighters doesn't mean that you're a great fighter. It just doesn't.
Those wasn't even C's, bro.
Ben wasn't even. Yeah, Ben just got in there with a C fighter, and we saw how that went. But yeah,
Nah, I don't count those victories. But I said he was going to tighten it up when he get around them top
you
level
said that
fighters.
about Boots, and you see, I don't think he's going to tighten it up. I think Boots will probably end up getting stopped at 54. But I've been saying that for months. So
Yo, look, tonight we had both Boots
and
and
that's another thing. We
And
had
I don't be, and I ain't.
They
I
aiming
don't
for
think
Virgil versus
Crawford.
You
don't think-
can't just break a habit. A person not just going to do something for 20 years and then you know what? It's time for me to start fighting different. That's not going to happen.
look, tonight both Boots and Bam were fighting guys they probably didn't want to fight. They probably wanted a bigger name, but Bam did what he was supposed to do. Boots didn't. So
Not only did Bam do what he's supposed to do, but the way that he did it. The reason Bam got his knockouts and was hurting the dude, angles, footwork, feints, jab. Boots' dad was telling him, work the jab. Whenever Boots jabs, bro, he's dangerous. His jab is fast, lightning quick, powerful as hell, and he has a 75-inch reach. You know what I mean? Something crazy. But when he gets away from jabbing,
This nigga Jose is
then he
cold.
tries to throw these big power shots, and he's very tall. So like Don said, he's standing straight up, and he's getting countered.
Hey, can I say this though, right? These guys be saying they want bigger names and all this extra shit, but they don't be hunting.
well,
don't be
Bam is hunting. He was
They
supposed
don't
to.
be hunting.
Well, Bam is hunting, but he was supposed to fight Estrada, but
Man,
Estrada
he ain't
pulled
hunting
out.
shit. He ain't hunting shit.
You following Bam career?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I ain't talking about. I'm talking about Boots. My bad.
Okay, I was ready to say because you right about Boots.
I thought you said Boots. I thought you said Boots. My bad.
Yeah, you're
Nah,
right
I
about
was
Boots.
ready to
But Bam is taking out legends, and he about to fight another legend.
Yeah, with
No,
Bam.
I thought you said Boots.
A very Sanchez-esque
Because they be saying, like all I seen.
Let me let you. I'm gonna let you go. But I'm gonna say this to add on to what you already said. After the fight, they asked Boots once again, "Who do you want at 54?" This motherfucker said, "I want all the big names. I want to." You know these guys' names. You could have said Virgil Ortiz. You could have said Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at over in Puerto Rico, they asked Abril Matias. They asked the other dude. I forgot the dude that Devin Haney beat. And they both won their fights by stoppage. And they said, "Who do y'all want?" I ain't understand. Now they both speaking in Spanish. Toyo Teofimo. Both of them. They ain't playing no games.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, Bricks. That's why I'm building on what you're saying. If you want somebody to call their name, you hunt them down.
And on top of this, I'm gonna stack it up again because I want to see this Keyshawn fight versus Tank too. But I'm gonna say this: if you really want him, all right, go. Fuck, don't keep calling him out. Go beat everybody. Destroy them. Make people got you. Your next 3 fights should
Tank,
be
Tank has to
Schofield,
offer the fight.
motherfucking run through Mason, run through motherfucking just so he ain't no excuse
Let me
to.
tell you something though. Floyd and Mason, they will never jump in the ring with Keyshawn. They're not ready for that boy. That's number one. But
Nah,
you're right.
Keyshawn will beat their ass.
Listen,
If Keyshawn wants to take
Go get your boy that Shakur fought. Go
No,
get David
that's
Santos.
not what he got to do. Listen. He's gonna fight Barinchik and get that belt.
Yeah,
And then you gonna say, Tank, I got a belt, you got a belt.
Yeah.
What you want to do?
yeah. Look, Tank is the one who has to make the offer. Keyshawn
Man,
can't
Tank's not gonna
dictate
fight
any
no
terms at
third,
Tank.
Beating Mason and some other motherfuckers.
Bro, if he beat those guys if he beat get the belt and he beat Mason and he beat a Schofield, bro, he gonna be up there mandatory
Rich,
somewhere.
you don't get it, Pablo. That Mason and Schofield would not jump in a ring with Keyshawn. These promoters
Call
and
them out.
their handlers,
Say their name.
they know that they're not ready for Keyshawn. You talking about a man who won a silver medal, been all across the world.
After
but it kinda looked
yesterday,
crazy.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you straight up. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times, brothers not watching the fights. When you watch the fights, you watch how Keyshawn knocked his opponent out, right? And you watch how Abdullah knocked his opponent out. Keyshawn's first drop, Gustavo Lemos, going backwards.
Yeah.
Keyshawn can fight forwards, but he stopped Gustavo going backwards. Abdullah hasn't even shown the ability to fight going to the side or backwards, and he got dropped in his fight.
That's
and
cool.
yo,
It's levels, bro. Abdullah is still.
All right, that's cool. Call him out like you said
saying
Tank name, because when people only saying Tank name, when you just keep saying Tank, it just sounds like you chasing money.
And y'all, let's be realistic.
All these people, who else is saying Tank? Is it Shakur and Keyshawn?
Everybody always say Tank.
Who?
Tiafimo been saying Tank.
Okay, Tio,
Ryan,
Tio supposed to be saying Tank.
Ron and all them was been saying Tank. Everybody be saying
Bud. Tio's broke.
You said what?
Well,
Tio says Bud. Tio is broke. He'll fight literally anybody where he think he can make money. And he wants an excuse too. Like if we fight Tank, he gonna say, "Oh, you know, Tank is one of the hardest hitters. He knocked out everybody. I dare to be great." If we fight Bud, I jumped up in weight. I dare to be great. But as far as the younger dudes and the guys who really there with Tank, the Mason is not gonna say a damn thing about Tank. Floyd Schofield is not gonna say nothing about Tank. No. It's just Shakur and Keyshawn. And Tank isn't expressing interest in fighting either one of them.
Neither one.
Why is that?
And also in the Keyshawn situation with Kid Austin, let's face it, Kid Austin is never going to fight Keyshawn. Austin won't let him.
What's Tank expressing interest? I just want to know because
expressing interest is saying contract. You're the money man.
Just send the contract.
There's no games around this. When you are the money man, you send the contract. For example, I had a live where I criticized an article saying that Canelo was waiting on something from Bertha Beard. And I said, this is a lie. Why would Canelo be waiting on a damn thing from Bertha Beard? Canelo the one who sent Bertha Beard a contract will stipulate to him. This is how much I'm willing to pay you. This is the percentage you can get. Tank is in that position. He is the biggest name in the lightweight division and the second largest name in boxing. So if Tank expressed interest in fighting somebody, he sends a contract. You know who we sent the contract to? Lamont Roach.
You know what? Here's what Tank's expressed interest is.
He sent Loma the contract first, and then he sent Lamont.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, Loma Duck though. Okay, so check this out, Pablo. You send Loma a contract, Loma ducks. Then you go straight to Shakur. You go straight to Keyshawn. You don't go to Roach. You go to Shakur. You go to Keyshawn. Okay, cool.
He might. I don't know what he got going on. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Tank ain't sent no contract to Shakur, bro.
You know what Keyshawn?
Nah, but they both said. I'm just going off both opponents. Ain't neither one of them was scared, and they both said we gonna fight.
Tank never said I want to fight, man. Tank don't.
Wait, what? What you talking about?
Tank said he gonna fight Shakur. Shakur said he gonna fight.
No,
they both said it's gonna happen.
That's not what I'm talking about. Shakur could say whatever he wants. Keyshawn could say whatever he wants. Tank has the power to make these fights.
Yeah, Tank got the power, but it's timing, bro. You know it. You know it's timing.
Man, what does Tank say? The time is now. That's what Tank say.
The time is now. Everybody say the time is now. The time is now. The time is now.
Time is now. Tank is
right now. There's nothing.
As long as they fight
right now.
As long as they fight. As long as they fight, bro.
David Benavidez is about to fight David Morrell in January. David Benavidez is about to fight David Morrell in January. That should let you know something.
Wait, Bricks, when is it gonna be time with Tank 32?
I don't know. That's what Earl and Bud fought.
Man, hold up.
That's what Earl and Bud fought.
But Earl fought top fighters. Earl had top fighters already.
Exactly.
Both of them.
You can't use the Tank and Bud. I mean,
exactly.
Errol Spence and Tank has no top fighters on his resume.
Who do Shakur got on his resume? They the same age.
Let me ask y'all this.
Who do Shakur fight? They the same age. Because y'all only hold this. Time out.
Wait a minute. They're not.
Let's talk about
the same age.
They the same. They 2 years apart, dog. They 2 years apart.
De Los Santos, who put up the worst performance of his.
I don't care. He beat
Man,
him.
Shakur, it don't matter. Shakur still won.
Not only did he beat him, he fought.
Shakur still won.
Jamel
They 2 years apart.
Who put up the worst boxing performance.
So who he fought?
Yeah,
He fought.
Shakur
They both got one good fighter, Zepeda and De Los Santos.
He got De Los Santos.
De Los Santos and
He
Zepeda.
got Oscar Valdez, nigga.
Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring. What about those guys?
Jamel Herring don't count. That's like
Man,
God.
Jamel Herring just beat
That's like when Tank fought Gamble. That's like when Tank fought Gamble.
Hold up, y'all.
Lamont Roach don't count before you even try and say anything.
That's like when Tank fought Gamble.
Lamont Roach don't
Jamel
count.
Herring don't count, but Jamel Herring beat Lamar Roach. And Lamar
He
Roach
don't
about to
count
fight Tank.
either. He don't count either.
Hold up.
Man, y'all gotta start listening when the man talking. Y'all talk
Jamel
to them.
Herring
Man, shut the
doesn't
fuck
count.
up, Kawaki.
But
Shut up,
Jamel
bitch.
Herring, bro.
Yo, bitch ass up.
Go ahead.
Jamel Herring doesn't count. Right? But Jamel Herring beat Lamar Roach, who Tank is about to fight.
All right, you said that's like Tank fighting Gamble. That's what I said.
No, the reason why I'm saying that, I dropped Jordan because ain't nobody telling me why I take the fuck up. We gotta chill up here, man. We having conversation. So Jamel Herring, if Rose counts, then Herring counts. If Rose doesn't count, then Herring doesn't count. It's that simple.
So Gamboa count.
Gamboa
if Herring count, Gamboa count.
Gamboa is completely washed up.
This sound like Tank riding. I don't like this, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, Pablo, we making excuses for Tank, bro.
I ain't making no excuses.
Yeah, bro, we need to stop making excuses about that.
I don't think they fought anybody.
Brandon was right about Boots.
Shakur fought Dayton Santos, bro.
That's it. And I gave him credit for that. I also gave Tank credit for Mario's. He not a top guy, but that was a good fight.
No, you got to give Tank credit for Barrios.
I gave him credit for that.
Mario made a better name for himself after that fight, so that counts.
All right, so they fought about the same amount of people. That's what I'm saying.
Nah. I think Shakur fought better opponents.
What? How many? Who?
Look, the reason Tank's resume is held to a higher record.
You name about 3 people. I gave you 3 people.
Bro, Daniel Santos and Valdez is all I need, and he unified.
No, because Valdez is like a Pedraza type of fight. Like,
come on, KJ. He had 3 visual world champ.
Bro, Valdez is not that, bro. I'm sorry.
The reason that Tank's resume is held on that high of a pedestal. Tank's supposed to be the money man.
I just want to know. I'm just saying. I don't think they. I think they fought the same level of competition.
Shakur was in Tank.
You got De La Santos. I give him De La Santos. For sure.
Hold up, Don. Go ahead and say what you saying, Don.
I think if Shakur was in Tank place, he'll be fighting better fighters.
Oh, yeah, because Shakur ain't scared no damn body.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. It says that Tank got enough power to go to 47. He's just too small. Tank is not too small to go to 47. Durant did it. Cornell Whitaker did it. He's not skilled enough.
Why niggas saying Tank too small for 47?
He's not skilled enough.
He's not too small to go to 47.
He's not too small.
He's not skilled enough. You don't throw enough punches.
That's just something he got to do.
He's not too small.
Tank is not too small for no.
I can't believe Tank fighting a nigga.
He's not too small.
Drop.
He's not too small. He's just not confident enough. Like I heard people around him saying that when he fought Barrios at 140, he didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, but that's boxing not about feeling comfortable.
Facts.
When you think you're supposed to walk in there and every day just whoop ass?
Brandon's right about Boots.
You get tested in that ring.
I was
that nigga Tank used to easy
on,
competition, bro.
I don't know Boots a little bit, but
you think you're just supposed to go up in there? Why do you think the training camps are so hard? You're not going to go up in there and feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Boots just got in there with a fighter that skill wise he's head and shoulders above, but Boots wasn't comfortable in that fight. Nothing comfortable about boxing.
But this time with Boots,
the Boots fight is his defense was I mean he's always defensively irresponsible, but that shit is
hey Don too. I don't do that shit. So don't do that with me, Don. No.
What the hell?
He's saying that he was just telling Don that he don't ride Tank.
Nah, I don't do that shit.
Nah, but Boots.
What did you think about what Bozy was telling Boots in the corner?
It was wrong. You can't knock everybody out. That's boxing, bro. Basically, you not knock everybody out.
Basically, what he was telling Boots in the corner was, "You need a new trainer, son."
Bozy is a bad trainer. This nigga said,
"He's
get
not
him
a
out
bad
of
trainer.
here."
He's not good for Boots and Cruz.
I think he a bad trainer in general because that nigga just said, "Get him out of here."
Tell me why.
But Don, he told Boots to get him out of here.
I just said he's not a good trainer for Boots and Cruz.
And nobody. How you gonna say for nobody?
Because
what's called when Stephen Fulton joined him. Look at what happened to Stephen Fulton. Look what happened to him, and look at Andy Cruz. Look how he performed.
I don't care who would have trained
Stephen Fulton won.
I know. I'm saying like the performance.
I don't give a fuck if Stephen Fulton had Stewart and every damn good trainer in his corner. And no, anyway, would beat his ass.
I'm saying the performances. The performances.
You can say what you want to say about Inoue. Inoue a fucking what's you gonna call him up? No matter who he put in his corner.
I agree.
Well, I think it's just the performance.
Boxing come in levels, bro, and you still the one in the ring, but the instructions, the style that they teach in Boots is not going to put him up there. It's not. I think
Boots need to cut down on the flashy stuff. Him and Ben Whitaker, like, bro, boxing is moving so fast. You don't want automatic move to be something that takes too long. Like you don't want to be, let me do all it. That should not
what
be
the
your
fuck?
first move to do all that.
It looks like Boots is watching Purnell coming up. He skipped Mayweather and watched Purnell.
Yeah.
Without the skills, how can you be Purnell?
It's not even just the
skills?
flashy shit. Y'all saw how he was defending himself.
No, he didn't defend himself.
Barely. KJ, let me ask you
Boots
this.
showed a B- performance. I agree with a B- because Boots dominated, but it's like the shots that he got caught with. Remember,
Too many bad habits.
John is not a power puncher. Chuka John is not a very good athlete, not particularly fast. Chuka John is a dude who's grown up boxing, got a bunch of amateur pedigree, and is using the Ukrainian style and is a survivor. But Chuka John was able to hit him with some clean ones, bro. Just like Avanesyan. And if he's in there with them 54-pounders, Bakram, Bud,
Bro, they gonna knock
Ortiz,
they knocking that nigga.
bro, I don't think it's gonna go well.
Bro, Boots is getting smoked by
I ain't gonna lie,
any of them niggas. I think Ryan would knock out Boots.
And match him off too.
Nah,
Match
man.
him
Stop.
Bro, I'm telling you, Ryan knocking
be a
him
good
out.
fight for Boots, like a step-up fight. Fight it right. Like if Boots go to 54, fight a bum first to just get used to the weight. Then after that, fight an old-ass Jermell Charlo. Or Jermell Charlo coming off the layoff. That'd be a good little tester to get you used to the power. But
he said,
you have to be as sharp as those other guys.
Man,
you said Ryan could beat Boots.
Yes, Ryan will knock out Boots. I promise you. He getting
I don't know
knocked
about
out.
knockout, but Ryan has a puncher's chance because Boots. Ryan has crazy power. Like in
That's what he got. Break what you said.
No,
Boots is getting hit with a lot of clean left hooks.
I think he has
That's all
more than,
Ryan has.
No, he has more than a puncher's chance. The way Boots defends himself is ass. He's getting knocked up by Ryan.
And the way that Ryan defends himself is
You
ass.
know what was weird to me? Boots gets
Bro, Ryan has too much
frustrated.
power,
Like,
bro.
you know
Who
why I
gets
want
to
Bud to
first?
beat
And I think
Boots?
Boots get them first. I'm
Bud
sorry.
don't get frustrated really. Bud stays laser focused. Boots was getting so frustrated in the fight because he's getting held and he can't get a knockout. And it's like
I'm gonna tell you this. If they ever fight, I got a ban on Bud. He can't beat Bud, man. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
He not beat it.
That fight was never
Boots
going to
learn how to
happen
get his
anyway.
hands
They were
up,
just on two different paths.
If Boots learn how to get his hands up, he could beat Bud because now you could block the power and you're gonna throw more punches than Bud. Boots' activity level is way high. Bud at this age cannot keep up with Boots' activity level. But the way
It better not be like that Bud last fight. That was just he a monster, bro.
Bro, I think
Let's
Victor.
face
I
it.
think what's his name?
The
No,
Boots.
the ref wasn't terrible. Harvey Doc let them boys fight, and he took
Yeah,
away
the ref was good. It was a
Yeah,
good
the ref was good. Ryan was actually cheating. The ref did a bad job again because that's the same ref that did the fight with him and Haney.
I think Harvey Doc did a good job.
You good in the Haney fight.
But the Victor Ortiz fight, I think Boots will get knocked out by Ortiz. I think Baccarat will beat Boots. I don't think he beats anybody 54 besides like Tim Tszyu or Wash.
I don't think that he will beat Charlo, but Charlo got so much experience. But if you're serious about taking over 154, fight a bum first, right? Like fight a journeyman at 54, get used to weight class. Maybe fight two journeymen. Then challenge Jermell Charlo because Charlo would love to take that fight to show people that he still got it.
Yeah, why I think Charlo.
Nowhere near as sharp.
Why I think Charlo do him like he did Erickson Salute.
I think Charlo might lose to Boots because of how disciplined he is. But if he comes in disciplined, he could beat Boots.
No, I don't pick Charlo to beat him because of the experience.
You know what?
But I'm saying when you coming, first off, when you jumping up in weight is a different ball game. Number one, when you fighting the ex-champion, that's a different ball game as well. So I'm gonna go with the dude who's been in there, done it over and over.
Yeah, I'm going with Charlo.
Who's serious about fighting Bakram, Bud, and these guys like that. Then a great test for him would be Jermell Charlo. If you can pass that test, then you can move up and you see if you can be one of them champions.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but Boots has been fighting C and F levels his whole career.
So what y'all saying? Y'all don't think Boots that good?
You said what, Bricks?
Y'all don't think Boots that good?
No.
Oh no, I think Boots is good.
I don't think he's that good.
I think Boots is good, man.
What? I don't think
this is what I think.
He's
I think
good.
Boots
He
is an
just not as
offensive
good.
fighter. Boots is an offensive fighter.
He ain't as good as he should be. That's what I'm gonna say.
Man, I don't think he's that good because when you fight F,
You can't. I'm gonna tell you what I say. I always say this. You know what makes a great fighter, a great boxer? And I was telling this to the boy in my gym, Yohoski, Puerto Rican. He threw a million punches, right? But what makes a great boxer is somebody who has great offense and great defense. It's very simple. It's very basic. If you want to be a great boxer, you need to have great offense and great defense. Boots has the offense down. His offense isn't even great. It's just very good. But his defense is not great, and it's not even good. So I think he's a good fighter, and I think he's ultimately an offensive fighter, offensive first-minded fighter.
Yeah, look, before Boots moves up to 154, he has to beat at least one other title holder at 147 to make a case for himself.
They don't want to fight him.
If
I don't
Turkey,
think they got to do all that. I think that Boots' name is big enough.
to create a demand for him, because if Turkey wasn't in the game,
Nobody
Boots would probably
right
have
now.
a bit harder time getting fights with guys like Virgil Ortiz.
Virgil Ortiz want to fight Boots. He open to it. He ain't gonna have a hard time
They was
doing
talking
it.
about that after the
Because if
fight.
he moves up to 154 now, here's what they'll probably say. He got gifted a belt right months after Crawford beat Spence, and then he
They
knocked
already
out a
saying
guy
that.
Crawford already knocked out, and then he
everybody in
labored against the guy he
147
already
got
beat.
gifted.
Yeah, everybody at 47 got gifted.
Everybody
the belt.
got gifted
And
the
they
belt.
already saying that, Levi. They already
Because it was
saying that.
vacated.
I know, but none of them are in it. None of them are making much of a demand to go up to 154. If he moves up now, he won't have much to say. I did this and I did that.
The division was vacated by Crawford. They know that. Everybody knows the division was vacated by
Yeah, but
Crawford.
the point that Levi is making is these other guys aren't trying to jump up and fight big names. So what Levi is saying is you have a country thing at 47. So you need to do something at 47 so that way you can have a stake to claim when you jump up to 54. That's all Levi's saying. He's making a good point.
Yeah,
Norman turned him down.
Nobody
Everybody
knows
knows that. The 147 is weakest.
Brian Norman fumbled the bag hard.
Yeah.
Like he could have been
Nobody's gonna
fighting
fight him
tonight.
that way. I don't
Instead,
think
he
Barrios
chose to
wants to
go
fight Boots either.
fight on Keyshawn Davis's undercard, and he didn't even fight on that because he pulled out on an injury.
No, he probably pulled out on some damn. This is dumb. Why am I fighting on? What world champion is fighting on Keyshawn Davis undercard? I'm not one of Keyshawn Davis, but I'm not KB3 or whatever the hell they say. This don't make sense for us. We need to do our own thing. But he should have just called Boots. It is what it is.
Yeah, nobody want to fight Boots at 47, so it's best to move up anyway.
It ain't his fault. They don't want to fight.
Nobody want to fight him, but I
It's true.
do think
You know what
Boots
else?
get beat by him.
Boots tried to. He may be outgrowing 47. He's been a weight bully at 47 for a while now.
How many contracts he sent?
Huh?
How many contracts he sent?
To Brian?
I see he sent one. I know he sent that. I know he sent that.
He sent like
Brian tried asking for more.
He sent two.
Yeah, two. It was two.
He sent one.
He sent two?
He sent one for like $1 million. Then he sent another one for like 1.5. And Brian kept saying more because he didn't want to.
Nah, I'm saying to other people. That's just one person. Who else he sent?
What other people? You got Stanley on this and who else?
It's 4 belts. It's 4 belts.
147 is at his weakest right now.
I know that, but it's 4 belts.
Yeah, but it don't make no sense
It's 4
fighting
belts.
Barrios.
And this whole point. Let me speak though.
We all
Every
speak.
time he did an interview, right? He said, "I just want to get the belts and become undefeated." So why he ain't going to collect them belts?
But they don't want to fight him. They
Because
don't
these
want to
guys
fight
aren't
him.
accepting.
Listen. This is why I'm gonna break that down. It's easy. At 47, when he tried to start collecting the belts, because it's all about timing. It's not like Boots is just getting fights and then getting fights. Okay, we collect the belts and we up. Collecting the belts would take like 2 to 3 years. But when you get denied from one of the champions, now you don't even know if you're gonna become able to become undisputed anyway, unless you stick around for 5 years.
Yeah.
You have the bigger names at 54. So he's looking at his career like, okay, these dudes are scared of me. At least one of them is scared of me. We know that for sure. I can't waste 3-4 years trying to collect these meaningless belts during a weak era when I can go up to 54 with the name,
And let's face it,
make more money, make a better legacy, and win belts at 54.
Yeah. And let's face it, these belts are scattered all over the place. 2 are at PBC, 1's at Matchroom, and 1's at Top Rank.
I don't think he's gonna be like, bro. 54 is gonna be crazy.
Bro, he's not, okay.
But it'd be better when he enter into 154.
Oh, he's not
That
becoming
makes
undisputed
sense.
at 54. Them niggas are gonna kill him.
And this would be
I
the
think he's
best
gonna get stopped. I think he's
154
gonna get stopped at 54.
He's
This
not
would be
being
the
pa-
best
he's not
one
being
Pretty
passed
much,
off
y'all
on.
saying his career over.
ever.
I mean, it's
Oh,
not.
I don't think your career over.
It's not over.
But
It's
this is
not
the thing
getting
about
belts.
me. I don't look at boxers like how a lot of the people on my channel, because I got a little bit of following. They take shit like, oh, it's over. He sucks. Boots will get stopped simply because The defense, bro. It's not like you keep people.
Right.
Oh, you saying he a bad fighter? No, he is an offensive first good fighter. He's good at.
So if he can't beat none of the top dogs at 154, then your
He
career
just can't
over.
beat the people with the belts. That's it.
Maybe just Boots is so big he could jump up to 60. He can get a belt at 60.
Yeah,
You
he
want to know
can
something?
Man, he can beat
Let me tell you
Fundora.
something.
Those guys
Yeah,
suck.
you can beat
Get the
Fundora.
belt.
Let me tell you something. Boots may not be able to get a belt at 54, but he can get a belt at 40. He can get belts at 47 and at 60. That's boxing. Just because you go to a weight class that's on fire. That's like Ray Ford and them. Ray Ford, Nick Ball, and all that.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
If you drop them in lightweight,
I think he beat Fundora, man.
they're not getting no belts at 35. None of the dudes at 130 will have a belt. Shockey Foster, none of them will get belts at 35. 35 is too talented. So guess what? What dudes do is you either going to play the high or the low. You're going to go over or you're going to go under. You know what I mean? Loma could have went back down to 130, but Loma said, what's the point? I already know what I'm at 130. But that's boxing. Just because you can't stop don't mean your career over. Just because you can't beat certain people in the weight class don't mean your career over.
Yeah, I hear people say like. If
So,
you get,
so
like,
you saying he got to stay at
one
147 or be at 154?
I don't think
I mean, be at 160.
I think he can get it at
I'm
154.
gonna tell you what I would do if I was managing Boots. I'd say Boots, we not gonna get the Bud fight anyway. Your defense is not good enough for you to go to 54. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stay in this dead ass division for 3 years, work on our defense, collect these belts, become a better fighter, and then go to 54. People, if you keep on winning, that's what people are gonna remember. If you jump up to 54 too early and get sparked, you're a brother, you're a black man. They're not gonna want to hear no excuses.
So that's what I'm saying. Why you don't
I'm reasonable. I'm reasonable. You know why? Because number one, these are human beings, these brothers. I'm not gonna never make no video. I told y'all who say shit. I'm never gonna do that. This is boxing. These people that get messed up the rest of their life. I'm glad that these people have put on these performances so we could talk about it, we can analyze it, and make us better. But the world, they're not gonna want to hear all of that. I jumped up too early. I ain't have enough experience. They're not gonna want to hear none of that shit. So I would do Boots. We're gonna stay at 47, get better, work on our defense. We're gonna collect these belts. When people start looking at history books, it's gonna look good. Then we're gonna go up to 54.
Yeah, look, and I'll tell you all this. The fact that Bam
that's what
was
I think
this,
he should do. Go get the belts, man. The Yo gonna have to fight him if he got 3 belts.
yeah, he has to because he has to.
Brian will have to fight him. And he's gonna be developing that whole time. Not everybody
so that's
is
what I'm saying.
Rodriguez who just going
So
up
go
and
get the belts.
Not everybody is bad.
Boots has to go get these belts to build demand for himself. Like, the fact that Bam was on this card tonight shows that they needed him to help boost this card because Boots hasn't built that kind of demand for himself yet. Bam was supposed to help save the show, and he had
Was this pay-per-view?
no.
So they ain't need Bam. What the hell they need Bam?
No,
They need
Yeah,
Bam.
it was in
crowd.
Philly. He didn't need Bam. It was in Philly.
But it was a Philadelphia fight.
Yeah, he didn't need Bam.
Yeah.
For nothing.
But still,
But
even
You
that
know,
Boots is showing.
you have a good point. Who's 27 and still can't really do a pay-per-view? So guess what? There is no real demand for him. You're right. But that's not really because of what he's doing inside of the ring. That's what he's doing outside. They put that mic in front of you. And you talking about, I'll fight any of these guys. I'm looking for the best.
Hey,
let me tell you something. When you have a bad performance, this is still entertainment. You don't get up there, he being too honest. I said this in my last live. It's like, this brother is not Swift. If I was out there and I had a bad performance, you know what I'm telling them? Shit, when I'm bad, I'm better. Fuck that. I'm not. We selling tickets. We marketing our name. You don't have to be so forthright with the public, number one. Number two, when they say, who do you want to fight? You throw out names. Okay, I'm ready to go to 54. Yeah. I want, and you know what? I don't want to just dive here first. I want to get my feet wet. So I saw Jamel Charlo just ran from Canelo. I'm coming to 54. I want to get it on with Jamel Charlo. I'm going to come to fuck Philly. I'm going to go to Texas, and I'm going to drag my nuts all across the town. That's what you say. When they put
KJ, man, KJ, you know, I was looking at one of these after fight interviews. They like, how would you want to fight this guy? Be like, I'll be everybody. So you sure you want to fight this guy? I'll be everybody.
I think Boots is.
Yo,
Boots is
Boots ain't going to the way that he's talking. He's never going to be no type of pay-per-view star. I don't give a damn what he do. Whether he good, bad, ass. Bro, Broly could sell a pay-per-view, and Broly can't fight nowhere near the level of Boots. What are you gonna say when they put the microphone in front of you when the camera's on you?
Yeah, man, I remember they were asking Carmel about Vargas. They were like, "Hey, so you think you can knock out Vargas? I knock out everybody." So what about Vargas? I knock everybody. I beat everybody.
These niggas, boy.
So you sure you
I
want to
honestly
fuck?
think
They're taking it like Shakur be taking it like too personal. When a man is trying to sell a fight, he can say whatever. It's not really personal. You're like, who cares if these dudes don't like you? Like, no, that nigga fake. He did it up.
with a guy,
it's partially entertainment.
They want to be
with a guy
friends too
like
much.
Shakur, he takes
Not
it
only that,
personally.
but they care too much about what these other competitors think of them. Like, oh no, he a hoe. He said this. He did it. Like, no, man, it's just in it. It's a business.
And that's what it
Well,
is.
with Shakur,
That's how it is.
But that's the thing. It's a business.
Yeah, KG gonna talk shit to you. Y'all gonna be cool later. That's just what it
That's
is.
the thing. It's a business, and Shakur's offended by it. Shakur's offended by this stuff because it is a business, and when they say this stuff, he feels like it's damaging his brand and damaging the numbers.
He ain't damaging his
Brand
damn brand.
already damaged.
Shakur brand,
Shit, his
Shakur
brand ain't that big.
because Shakur not
Boxing
good.
always
Yeah, his
been
brand-
out.
His brand is already on damage control, so don't make it any
Davis
worse.
sold you.
I'm
This is my brand. I put hands on motherfuckers. Shakur's style is not that. And Shakur is in an era where this is a very, very, like the fans nowadays have very low boxing IQ. They don't have a respect for the sweet science. Like
Man,
they
people
said,
watch it for the talking shit.
I don't
Man.
want to hear about all this sweet science. People don't want to hear about no sweet science. They want to hear about sweet action. So
Yeah,
Shakur's
want you to
style
talk
is
shit.
never going to make him a good brand. It just is what it is.
Yeah, like
You
the
gotta be
casual
more
fans,
aggressive,
like they don't want to hear I'm outbox this mother. They want to hear I'm a knock
Hey,
this dude
KJ,
out.
Shakur was
if he was talking shit, I would. I like Shakur, but if he was talking
Shakur
shit,
do talk shit.
Nah, he said
but he
gonna
don't
fight
be
the
talking
GOAT.
greasy.
He talking shit.
he don't.
Bro,
He
Shakur
he a
talks
smooth-
greasy. The thing is, he not
He
good
slick
at
talk.
it. It's like,
he's slick talk, and he's so nice. He's so nice when he talks shit. Like
no,
it just don't sound.
it ain't even that. I've seen Shakur say crazy stuff to and about people. He's just not good at it. It's a talent. To be able to get on a microphone and people feel it and believe it, it's a talent. Shakur don't got it. Tyson Fury got it. Mike Tyson, Ali, Floyd. Shakur doesn't have it.
Yo, the thing is, Shakur talks so much.
When Tank says these things, I'm gonna knock you out. Well, I'm gonna shit. Da, da, da. Even though Tank not really a great orator, you can feel his words all damn.
Yeah, he be like, I'm gonna
mean
break
that
your
shit.
jaw. Don't break
Also,
your mother or your
Shakur don't
dog.
really got that. And
break
it's
it.
cool. It's okay.
Yeah, and
He be like, don't
the
break
thing
it.
is,
Hit him
when
in front of me.
Shakur says, I'm gonna knock
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna knock your ass out,
Hey,
I'm gonna punish
pass me
you.
a lighter. Look at it.
And then another thing too, like I think that's what Levi about to say. All that I'm about to knock him out. When people start looking at your track record and start saying that you're not knocking out nobody, it's like the boy who cried wolf. You know what I mean? Like
You can't say you gonna knock a nigga out. You got 3 knockouts.
That's the
on you
thing.
goddamn
That's the thing.
record.
Like Deontay Wilder has a saying, like, speak it, believe it, and receive it. Shakur speaks it and believes it, but he doesn't receive it. He doesn't give any receiving.
But ultimately, Shakur got a safe style. You're not going to be unless you could talk cash money shit like Ali. Ali was actually in there doing the same running that Shakur is doing. But Ali could talk cash money shit to the point where people just wanted to see him lose like Floyd Mayweather. Shakur can't do that, and he doesn't really have an exciting, fan-friendly style. So he kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place. What Keyshawn Davis did, that's what the fans want to see. Keyshawn not good on the mic at all. He's stuttering. He can't really come up with a good pun. He got to think about it. But them damn hands, I'm excited to see Keyshawn Davis' next fight.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
especially after this one.
knock.
Keyshawn Davis knocked out a damn middleweight. That's how dangerous this boy is.
In 2 rounds.
And somebody, Richard Hitchens fighting on the 7th. I want to see if he going to stand up. Because look, Richard Hitchens went 12 rounds with the dude that Keyshawn Davis got out of there.
In
and the
2
dude
rounds.
actually made weight for the Hitchens fight. They went 12 rounds. He came in fat as hell. Didn't even try to drain his body.
He didn't even
only going to throw power punches. Keyshawn said, "Fuck all that." 2 rounds. Boom.
He didn't even make
quick.
weight for the Richardson Hitchens fight. He missed that by like a pound or half a pound.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but this time this nigga was 141. He came in the fight night 155.
Yes.
Bro, Keyshawn said, "Fuck that weight." He got
He
him
said
in
Boost
2
ain't
rounds.
fight. He said Boost didn't rob Karen. Yeah, Boost ain't rob. Boost beat Karen.
Rob Karen.
And
What
they
the
said
fuck are they
Boost ain't
talking
fight
about?
nobody. Yeah, Boost hasn't fought nobody, but he tried. He tried to fight Brian Norman.
Yeah, no.
Norman said, "No, I need $100 million."
I wonder
Boost
why didn't they
just
send a
weight
deal
drain,
to
man. They just
why
all
didn't they send
do
a
it.
contract to Stanionis? He isn't doing anything right now.
What do they get by fighting and beating Stanionis? Everybody knows Stanionis ain't there. At least Brian Norman, He looked good. He looked really, really good in that fight when he won the belt. We got that late rounds, 12 round stoppage. It's like this stuff matters. Nobody takes Stanionis serious. What that one dude, Gilly called him Stanionis.
Oh yeah. Nobody take niggas serious. Nobody take.
Yeah,
serious.
I mean, but it would help to say I gotta have a belt. So you're right.
Yeah, but nobody take niggas serious. It's like nobody even really take Tevin Farmer serious.
Well, no, they don't take him seriously, but you do get something out of beating him. Like beating Karan, you don't really get much.
Well, actually, the reason why they had to do this fight again was because Boots was trying to right his wrongs. Even though both fights Boots dominated, the thing is, it's the way boxing is about optics. Like it's the way
that was a mandatory fight.
It's not even just about, and I'm learning this myself. It's not even just about who won. It's about how it looks. So Boots dominated Karen twice, but he never really, he didn't get no stoppage. That's what people expect him, and he didn't clearly was relaxed. Not getting touched, you know what I mean? Like, he wasn't able to do that. Especially in the second fight. In the second fight, it was clear that if Karen had some pop, Boots might have been the one on the canvas. So
who got
at
the
it and they see a bunch of weaknesses in Boots' game. That's what it is. Both fights, Karen was able to expose a lot of Boots' weaknesses. But styles make fights. That happens.
But Karen,
he don't
Barrios got a belt
this time.
Karen cracked him this time.
Barrios got a belt at 47?
Yeah, he do.
Barrios.
So Barrios a fighter.
He's fighting next week on the Tyson Paul card.
Barrios said he would fight Boots, but he didn't say it in a way that made me believe he wanted to fight him.
Bro, Barrios don't want to fight no damn Boots, bro. Barrios don't want to fight him. I bet you Stanionis want to fight him and Brian Norman. They all know Boots is something special. Like, that's why I don't want
they ain't gonna have no choice.
Boots is bad, Pablo. Boots offensively is very dangerous and he's something special. Karen has a lot of tricks of the trade. With Karen, most fighters aren't even smart enough to say, you know what, I'm hurt, let me take a knee. I remember when Jamel Charlo did that against Canelo, I thought that was smart as hell. You know what I mean? And then Karen, he held as much as he could to the point where he lost a point. Karen didn't even go into the fight to win.
He went to the fight to win the first 2 rounds.
He was really good at surviving. Brian Norman is not going to be that good at that. Stanionis, and we know Barrios not good at surviving. Barrios, his DNA is to fight. So these motherfuckers, they're not even going to hold, they're not going to turn and twist, they're not going to do none of that shit. They're going to get stopped.
The first 3 rounds, Karen was coming to win.
No, he wasn't. He never broke.
Come on, man. The way he was fighting.
He didn't have to win.
This time he came to fight more than last time.
No, this time he came to look better than last time. I know when a fighter is coming to win. If Karen came to win, he'd have got stopped. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, Karen is simply not on Boots' level. So unless he was going to come with a perfect game plan and be in the best condition of his life, he's not going to never beat Boots. But if he was serious about trying to beat Boots, he would have took way more risks.
That's true.
Way more risks. He got stopped.
He don't need to be in there.
Every single round, he held Boots probably 4 to 5 times. Every round.
That's true. Yeah. That's it.
He's not trying to win.
Y'all think that
the only thing he did, he just did something different. The first fight, he ran, right? And it looked really, really bad. So this fight, he said, I'm not going to run. I'm just hold. But I'm going to make it 12 rounds. He wasn't trying to win, man. Even when you look at his face, his eyes, you saw, he walked into the fight thinking, I'm not going to beat this man. Like, that shit be on a fighter's face, man. It does. I seen. Even look at him in the stare down. He's showing a bunch of respect. I'm in front of Boots Ennis again. He's looking like this and shit. As soon as they said touch gloves, he tried to touch Boots' glove like real fast because he respect Boots so much. Boots wasn't even thinking about his ass.
Now you can definitely see it when a fighter is scared. Like when Charlo fought Canelo, he had this look on his face that said "dead man walking."
Bro, when Charlo was talking in the trash talk, the final press conference, I do this for the culture they speak of.
I'm a lawyer.
He wasn't. Yeah, it's like they so caught up. I think another thing Charlo was caught off guard was how big the event was. Charlo never been to an event that damn big. Sometimes fighters get shocked by that. But also he understood he's about to get in there with Canelo for real. That's when you see. That's why Bud has a real chance to beat Canelo. But Bud crazy. Like a haggler, there is no fear, no intimidation. If you stop me, you gonna stop me, or if I stop you, I'm gonna stop you. But it's not gonna be because I'm a bitch. Not because I didn't believe in myself.
Not because I'm scared.
Not because I'm scared. Not because I'm scared. You gonna stop me because you better than me. You the better man, but not because I'm scared. Errol Spence the same way. You don't see these dudes before the fight losing their damn mind. You know what I mean? You don't see him. You don't see him in the eyes.
Speaking of shaved heads, man,
Dude,
like,
Karen, yeah, he was scared, bro.
yeah, man, I
Who y'all
do.
say? Y'all say y'all with Fandora,
his
right?
last fight.
Y'all say y'all was with Fandora, right? Oh,
What you mean?
go ahead.
Oh, I think Fandor will stop Earl. Yeah, I think Fandor will get him.
Nah, KJ, you wrong. I think Earl gonna stop from doing.
When they fighting?
I think February.
Probably
It's
January,
right?
February.
February. All right. Well, if you still working and everything, save up some money.
Nah, I ain't betting on that shit. You got me fucked up. I get paid $13 an hour.
Matter of fact, don't even bet. Just send me see if you can send me one of them coupons, bro. Cause I'm tired of Chick-fil-A's $8 for half a milkshake.
Everyone had a
See if you can send me a coupon for Chick-fil-A if Fandor win.
Man, yeah, AJ funny.
Fandor, we can get $100 bet on that.
Oh, you want to do that, Pablo?
Yeah,
when
we do
when they
100.
come close to the fighting, we want to do it. Cause I don't like doing bets for because I be forgetting. But when they come close to the fighting, you want to do it. I got my money on Fandor.
Yeah, $100. That's a nice friendly. I bet a nice friendly 100. Nice friendly 100. That's cool.
Yeah.
I heard they're probably going to put the spend.
Hopefully it's going to be friendly after all that.
But hey, but
I heard they're probably going to put the spend
I tell you this,
fight as the
if
co-main.
Keyshawn can squeeze out that Tank fight, I got a ban.
Oh, you talking about Keyshawn and Tank fight?
Well,
I got banned for that, and I got an extra 5 for the knockout.
Who you been with?
They're going to have to market that fight as Keyshawn versus Tank. Because otherwise, it's Davis versus Davis.
Y'all bet with Keyshawn? Bro, hey, Keyshawn
I don't know. Pablo
beat
said Tank going to beat Keyshawn.
Keyshawn could potentially beat Tank. Oh, yeah, bet me, bro.
That's good.
Lock my number in, fool. Oh,
that's
yeah,
good.
No, we can just do them bets when the fight comes because listen, them boys won't. It's Tank Davis. They won't fight until 2030. You know what I mean? So we gotta wait. If we talking Tank, you really gotta wait until the fight comes. Tank Davis, Keyshawn Davis 2030. Tank Davis, Shakur Stevens in 2031.
Man, crazy. Bro, I hope Shakur and Keyshawn get I hope Shakur and Keyshawn get knocked down in the next fight. Then Tank
this how Tank gonna get out the fight. He gonna say, "Well, Keyshawn, I'll fight you, but you gotta fight Shakur first." He gonna get out.
What's wrong with that?
No, because they ain't fighting each other.
He know they ain't gonna fight each other.
They ain't fighting.
Yeah,
Unless
they
you give them Jake Paul money, they're not going to fight each other.
They're not.
Yeah, they homeboys. They not fighting, bro. They already said that.
Bro.
Like KJ said, go tell Purnell and Meldrick Taylor that because they said they wasn't fighting.
They said the same thing.
That's so.
They said, listen, who y'all got? Keyshawn
That
or
ain't
Loma?
soft. That's honor. That's loyalty. That's friendship.
And then if somebody got a real friendship, like I had a boy who was boxing. He wasn't in my weight class, but I would never fight him. Because not only would I have beat his ass, but I would have felt too bad about it. No, but seriously, if you grow up with somebody, you don't want to make them bleed. You don't want to knock them out. None of that. So I understand where they're coming from. But is it bad for the sport? Damn, Skippy.
It depends on the situation.
I ain't talking about.
It depends on the situation.
I don't get nobody no pass, but the brothers, Charlo, the twins.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Look, it depends on the money and the situation. Like Vander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe are best friends, and they beat the shit out of each other 3 times.
Loma will definitely beat him for sure.
I think Loma will beat Keyshawn, but I think that.
How the hell y'all gonna say Loma gonna beat Keyshawn?
What you mean? How you gonna say Loma gonna? Man, you know what Loma gonna do to Keyshawn?
Fights. Style.
Why you say I know these niggas?
Yeah, style. Thank you. He said, I don't got subscription, please, bro. Brandon know me. Why people always come over here and talk about somebody know them? like this the damn mafia. Oh God.
Hey, you know I know the Godfather. Don't let me in. You know I know the Godfather.
I'll tell you this.
Brandon knows me. I don't got to. You already in, right? Prospect. You talking in the chat. You already in. You only have to subscribe if you want to actually come up on the show. That's all.
Right now, Keyshawn is mandatory for the WBO, not the IBF. So unless Keyshawn has a belt, Loma's probably not going to fight him.
Loma need to just retire, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't care to see Loma fight nobody but Tank. You don't want to fight Tank. You're moving off this fight for the boxing. And I don't think Loma would love it no more.
Yeah, but look, here's the thing. if Loma doesn't retire, he'll probably just go for Tank because money and a belt.
Hold up, Levi. He said, "Please let me on, bro. I got a sub real. I think he did surreal. He said, I got a sub real boxing dollars. Well, listen, you can go get a sub real bank account and pull out $5. All that knowledge, you should be able to make $1 keep talking about boxing. When you come back to KJI TV, tweaking.
Gotta pay to play, brother. Gotta pay to play.
Go ahead, Levi.
I was saying, like, if Loma doesn't retire, he's probably just gonna go straight for Tank because a whole lot of money and a belt and a big name on your record.
Bro, Loma not going for no damn Tank. If Loma
Only
really
belt
take
is on the line is him losing his belt and giving it to Tank. That's it.
and not even that. Loma will be 37. Will be getting knocked out for the first time in his entire career.
Nigga, I'm not paying for you.
So it's so much. It's more so about pride with Loma. Loma been boxing longer than Tank. He been boxing since he was like 4. Not like actual boxing, but training.
Nigga, I'm not paying for your
boxing
ass.
from as early as he can be. Took dance classes, over 400 amateur fights. Loma even had 6 professional fights before he turned really professional. So Loma has been doing it at the highest level for so long. You think he want to leave the sport of boxing and get knocked out by some light-skinned nigga with cornrows?
But I
I don't think so.
nigga.
I think
I get paid
that'd
for
be too
you.
much on Loma's pride, like to be that dominant, and that's how you go out.
I get paid. I get
gotta
paid
just
13
retire,
hours. Nigga, I'm not paying for nobody.
And something I was thinking about the other day, another reason why he chose to fight Kambosos is just for get the IBF belt. That's the only belt he hasn't been able to get at 135.
Shit.
Well, he already had it. What do you mean?
No, he didn't. He tried to get it from Tio, it didn't happen. Tried to get it from Haney, it didn't happen.
If it's only $5, then buy it your
No, he
goddamn
got
self.
awarded. It was a vacant title, so he didn't have a choice. It wasn't like he picked Kambosos. Kambosos, it was a vacant title fight.
Hey, KJ.
This nigga said he gonna shock the world with his boxing. Bro, you not even gonna be in front of the world. It's 30 people watching.
Nigga, this nigga says only $5 pay for me. Nigga, I'm not giving you a dog.
Man, these fights tonight was very revealing though. Like yesterday, I was talking about Boots. They was like, "What would you do to fight Boots?" I said, "Just move around." But actually, I changed it. I don't think that if I was in there with Boots, I don't think I would do all that movement. I think I would just throw short shots and keep my hands up. Because the way he leaves himself,
That's your class?
Yeah, 54. The way he leaves himself open like that, like in real fights, like he fight like he's sparring, like he's just having fun. I wouldn't even do all the action. I'll move a little, but I just keep my shots real short and keep my hands up. You probably can stop him. Because when you look at a motherfucker just doing this with his hands down, bro, a short hook, that could be all she wrote, and you keep on throwing it, and then you go to the body. And also on the inside, keep your legs moving. A lot of fighters think that when you're on the inside with somebody, that you just gotta sit there and they sit there. When I get on the inside, you can move your legs and move them while you punch.
Like Bam do. Bam do that shit.
Gotta do. Even Mike Tyson did that.
Oh yeah, Mike.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tyson and Bam do it, but when I see most fighters, they make an agreement, and I don't know if they conscious or subconscious what they do it. They just stand there. They don't keep their legs moving. Like in football, when they tell you if you tackle somebody, keep your legs going with it. It's the same thing on the inside of boxing. You can keep moving them up. You don't have to just sit there and they punch and you punch. KJ already won his belt at 50.
Yeah, Bam hard, bro. He could be Inoue.
I ain't win no damn. Oh, you talking about that fake ass? Yeah.
Dude, like check what this guy's saying now. My boxing knowledge is like none other, just like Ryan Garcia's beautiful left hook.
Your bank account is like none other either.
And then he said, Ryan shocked. Then he says, Ryan shocked the world against Haney, LFG.
Yeah,
if you pay for me, I will pray for you.
Yeah.
They say who will win, Inoue or Raymond Ford? Raymond Ford too big for Inoue.
Yeah,
I don't know who y'all think Inoue
Raymond
is.
Ford is.
Maybe Inoue. I'm glad that Inoue isn't jumping up to fight nobody. That shows that maybe he's natural. Yeah. Because he can't pull a Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, man, bro. Raymond Ford, I think he can beat some guys at 35. He's very good.
No.
Nah, he can beat some guys. He beating some guys.
Bro, 35, the talent level is way too high.
What you think Raymond Ford is?
You can tell he been working.
Ford is a good athlete. He working with them dudes. He worked with Shakur and all of that. but it's just
He's not
different.
saying
Like,
the top,
like
he's
when,
not
when
saying
you
the belt holders. He's just saying the top fighters, not the belt holders. Oh, you saying the
Brandon,
belt holders?
He probably
not the
he
top.
probably get some guys at
guys.
35, probably, yeah.
Not the champions.
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying
talking
like
about. I'm talking about
I'm saying the contenders.
Can he beat
I
De
don't
La
know. I'm
Santos?
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. And you might not like this. You might not agree. But I don't think Raymond Ford could beat Barinci
God, come on, KJ. Now come on, you
because of
wild.
all of the movement style.
Come on, man.
I'm telling you.
KJ, Raymond Ford too athletic. He too skilled for Barinci.
I didn't see no crazy skill. I seen a man coming forward throwing big shots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was able to call the ring better. He would have knocked that guy out.
Bro, Raymond Ford got a lot of pop.
Raymond already knocked him out in the second round. Like Don said, he was celebrating.
You got a lot of pop at 130, brother.
Yeah,
You're
it's
talking
different.
about 135.
Bro, he had pop at 26 too. I think his power can translate.
135.
Bro, Brandon, you saying that he had pop at a lighter weight class doesn't help the argument. Don is saying 35 different. You talking about he had pop at 26. No,
Raymond Ford different.
Even Shakur power.
You heard Shakur. You heard what Shakur said.
Yeah.
He ain't got it at 35.
Man,
he got
Raymond Ford is different.
Bro, Shakur said that Raymond Ford is good, but Shakur be sparring these dudes and making them look silly with his defense. I don't think Raymond Ford really is like that as far as look, when you talk about somebody going to weight divisions, you talking about legendary fighters. Like it's not you can't just I was at 26, now I'm at 30, now I'm at 35, now I'm at 40. Those are all legendary fighters who do that and then win belts and fight big time fighters. A good fighter can win in their division, can get a belt in their division. You know what I mean? A really, really good fighter. When you talking about a great fighter, when you talking about going up in divisions, because now you fight men that are bigger than you, that can take the athleticism, that can take the power. So now it becomes more about skill. I didn't see no deep ass bag from Raymond Ford tonight. I seen a fast fighter, an athletic fighter. He set up his little left straight behind the jab. I didn't see no crazy defense, no crazy footwork, nothing. I just seen an athletic, good boxer.
Nah, he was.
Nah, come on. Nah, Raymond Ford showed great.
What you say, Nina?
Ford was snatching bro Nick though. He was snatching at Nick.
Yeah, with that. Yeah, you damn right with that hook. That right hook was crazy. Ford won the fight in the second round. If he wouldn't have tried to celebrate and the referee wouldn't have stopped counting after 1 second, the fight would have been over. If you would have just knocked the dude down and walked to the neutral corner, 10 seconds. Raymond
Ford still put on a great performance.
Huh?
He put on a great performance. It was an amazing performance.
I don't know about that. He fought a no-name dude.
I think the count the ref gave the guy after Ford knocked him down was slow.
No, it wasn't even just slow. He stopped counting. He said one. Stop counting.
Yeah, he told ref to get back to his
Then came back and said two.
What was Raymond Ford doing?
Kept celebrating so much.
I don't know if his camera cut out. I think he was dancing or something.
He was dancing and celebrating.
Yeah, you got to go to the neutral corner and dance from the neutral corner. Hey, what y'all think about Khalil Cole? I had a feeling Khalil Cole was going to lose. It's dudes that I see like that in the amateurs, right? This is the problem with amateur boxing. You got freak athletes in the amateurs, but boxing isn't really about, being super big and powerful, because when you get into championship fights, you got to maintain that power for 12 long-ass rounds.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Yeah, so you see a lot of these freak-like boxers in the I be just watching them. Like, I'm at the fights, I'm watching, and dudes be strong, fast as hell. Boom, boom, knocking dudes out. And I always think, I wonder how he would look in a 10-round and a 12-rounder. All those muscles and all that fast twitch, that stuff works against you as you get into the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the championship rounds. And I seen that with Khalil Cole today. Khalil Cole athletically is on a whole different scale. But his endurance and his legs and his lungs, he can't do shit against top level opposition, because a championship fight is just too long. It's not even about
I don't think it's that. I don't think he trained, because he got tired in the third round.
No, he trained, bro. This was one of the big fights of his career. He trained, but
I say he didn't train right.
Did he hit that?
He didn't train for this
Did he hit that roll? I don't think so. I think a lot of guys, they get caught up in that anaerobic training. They get caught up in their speed and their power. So that's what they train. But this boxing shit is not necessarily about that. It's good to be fast. It's good to be powerful. But that's not going to win the fight. Gallegos, he won the fight because he could take a punch. He can keep his hands up.
And he had good conditioning.
Working the body.
He was conditioned.
And exactly. more than all those other things, he was conditioned to go 12 rounds. And they underestimated him because he got stopped by Diego Pacheco. I remember that fight. Diego Pacheco had him face down, ass up. I remember it. Like, it was crazy. But those fighters, they get made or broken down from those fights. Those fights can make or break you. That dude Gallegos isn't going nowhere. He learned a lot from that fight, and he's a Mexican fighter that really gets those rounds. And you know how Mexicans train a lot crazy rounds, so you can't fight them with no athleticism. Oh, I'm just gonna bang with him. I'm gonna knock him out.
No,
you can't do that. You gotta work behind the
No.
jab, soften him up to the body, and you gotta make sure that you keep your hands up. Because Mexican fighters, a lot of times they gonna be there all night.
Yeah,
They're gonna be there all night.
I don't think Khalil Cole got on the road. I don't think he did no road work because I can tell.
No, he did some road work out. I don't think
Nah, I
they
don't think
let
he
that man
did
out there
none.
with no road work, bro.
Cause you gotta understand, KJ, in a fight, you gotta understand in a fight.
Motherfuckers do 2
He got
miles.
gas in the third round. If you had your legs up under you, had conditioning, you wouldn't have got hit. You wouldn't got hit with a body shot and just be like, "Oh, I'm done for the count. I'm down for the count."
Not only that,
His
bro.
legs was not up under him.
He way more talented.
How you
than the
even
dude he
boxing
just
with no
lost to,
road
bro?
work?
Like,
That's what I want to know.
he way better.
No,
than the
because
dude he lost
nowadays,
to.
Pablo, they say it's bad for your knees. So like Don said, yeah. Like Don said, you was doing 2 miles and calling it a day.
Yo,
Yeah, that's not running.
That's
Man, fuck
You
that shit.
didn't run.
and
2
not
miles
even just a 2 miles,
I don't
dog.
even, bro. I can't even. If I hit the road, I'm doing 6 miles minimum. Anything else, I feel like is not enough. I would never
2
hit the
miles
road
is what
with you going a 3 mile.
a regular person could do 2 miles.
Is for soccer miles. A 3 mile run is
A
for
regular
soccer
person could do
miles.
2 miles.
Yeah, that's not for boxing.
Yeah.
2 miles is like, oh, I just want to stay in
I
shape.
can run 2
Yeah,
miles.
that's soccer miles.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people will just do not even just 2 miles. They'll try to cheat their way out the stem, like the conditioning. They'll jump rope for 25, 30 minutes. Like, that's it for the day. That's it for conditioning. Like,
Yeah,
they'll
well,
try
they
to
want
cheat
to jump on
themselves.
that stationary bike.
Like me, I run 4 or 5 miles. That's what I'll do. 'Cause I don't really fight that long. So
Y'all be
I
getting
run
in
4 or
that
5
water?
miles.
Y'all be getting in that water?
Oh, so yeah, I actually just added swimming to my joint 2 weeks ago. I'm not gonna lie, it's the hardest thing I ever done, but I'm gonna get good at it, and I want to build myself up to be able to do a mile.
That water different.
No, I've added this to my
It is.
workout. I've added that to my.
No, Brandon, I'm telling you, it's like your whole body sore, and as soon as I got in there, your lungs, the pressure in your lungs, build up, work all your
Hey,
muscles.
hey,
So I said,
hey,
I'm
my
getting
man
good at
over
it.
there.
I'm not.
My man over there. I don't know if y'all know Relentless. What he be having his son in the pool.
You talking about
Yeah, he
Rick.
be having his
You
son in
talking
the
about
pool.
Relentless
You
boxing.
talking about Rick. You talking about Rick.
Yeah. Oh, that's his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I be on his
that's my
lives
boy.
and shit.
that's my boy.
Yeah, he be having his sons in the pool.
Yeah, one of his sons, the older one, I know he got a younger one. I don't know if he fight, but the older one is all right. He only lost. He got what? He 51-2. He won the
Yeah.
he lost the nationals, but he made it to the finals and lost.
Yeah, he made it, and 51-2. That's a hell of a record.
Yeah.
Yeah, they about to go pro, ain't they?
He's the one who asked Shakur to spar, and Shakur was like, "Nah, I'm getting ready for a fight."
Yeah, they about to go pro.
Yeah, I didn't mention that, but
Yeah, that's what he said on the live.
If we got him in the pool, they doing good. I just added that pool shit to my thing 2 weeks ago. It ain't no joke. So I told myself, in 2 years, I'm gonna become a stronger swimmer, be able to do hella miles, every week, because it takes time to be able to build that shit up. It's different. It's different.
yeah, Rick is a rough coach, boy. Ooh, that boy rough. I thought I was rough. That nigga Rick rough as fuck, boy. I was watching his son spar, boy. You'd think it was a real fight. Rick was crazy. So what are you doing? Dude, I told you to use the jab. Work the fucking jab. I was like, God damn. I was like, shit. I thought I was rough. That motherfucker rough as hell, boy. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Because
talk big
everybody
shit too.
different. Some kids need that. Did you see boxers now training in the water? They be doing water.
His son named Rock, ain't
Well,
it,
I don't know
Don?
about water aerobics. All I know is I added swimming and the shadow. After I swim, I do a little shadow box, and then that's it. But I'm adding that swimming. I'm gonna build it up because it's something there, boy, in that pool. There's no way. After that first time I went there and did it, and I was sore like that, and then my lungs, I said, oh yeah, I need to get good at this. You can do this, you gonna get a lot of motherfuckers. And I'm already doing hella miles on the road, so that's all I know. I don't know about the water.
Definitely shit. Definitely.
Yeah, it is. I mean, swimming is good on your joints too because it's you getting a full body workout without having to pound on that damn rope. The rope make your joints strong, but if you do it too much, it can break you down. So you should mix it, swim and run. But these dudes nowadays don't want to run at all. They just want to hurt you bad for your knees.
They got one
of them Olympic size.
Hey, they got a little boxing match down here at Fells Point. I said they got a little boxing match. I said they got a little boxing match going on at Fells Point right now.
Oh damn!
They got a little. They getting a little scuffle real here, holding me up.
Oh damn!
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way.
They fighting at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, they wildin'. It's cold. It's cold too.
I know. It's cold.
They first person hit the pavement, it's over.
Oh yeah.
That's
so
the worst.
You can go full exertion in the water without injury. Yeah, and in the water, that resistance it can make you fast. Like that shallow boxing is crazy. But
I'm about to get on this.
I realized like damn. I thought I was conditioned before, but it's a whole other element that I'm not good at. So
I'm about to try that shit.
Man, y'all be careful.
I'm telling you. You said what?
Y'all be careful.
Crazy.
Make sure somebody there with you. Don't just try it.
Oh no, I'm the pool I'm in. I mean, I know how to swim. I ain't going to drown or nothing. And plus, the pool not even. It's the one at LA Fitness. Like that shit ain't even deep enough for you to drown in.
Hey, they say black people can't swim. I'm gonna change their whole perspective.
Man, you can drown in anything. What you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the damn pool. The highest it goes is 4 feet. So unless somebody hits you or something and you knock out there, you ain't drowning.
That's enough when you working out. That's enough. That's why I said be careful, bro. You know.
Oh, you talking about working out? Pass out or something?
Anything can happen. Shit.
Anything can happen anytime, man. You out there, motherfuckers fighting at 2 in the morning. Somebody might knock the person out and say, you know what, I'm not done yet.
I think if they go undisputed at this weight
class, they run up on your ass.
I keep mine with me.
Oh, okay. Pablo said, I ain't doing no running, I ain't doing no swimming, I ain't doing no punching.
Yeah, so you're going to have to go ahead and go on about your business. I'm going to give you
only thing Pablo do is fingertip push-ups.
Man, you know them Bruce Lee shit, the 2-finger push-ups.
Yeah, you want to make sure his finger's strong. That motherfucker trying to be Django.
I think Bill will be all-time great if he become undisputed. And beat
I run 2 miles a day.
I'm
about to go spar because I run 2 a day.
Yeah, I run 2 centimeters a day. I ain't running shit.
They talking about they boxers. Talking about they boxers running 2 miles. Fuck out of here.
No, I'm talking about it's top dudes running 2 miles. You know why?
That ain't right.
To be a top dude nowadays, let me tell you something though. To be a top dude nowadays ain't even about no record. Ain't about who you fought. Ain't about who you with, who you signed to. Because these are the guys that are getting the opportunity to be on these shows. They're the ones who are getting on TV. You know what I mean? Khalil Cole is a good athlete. They say his first 4 fights were horrible, and his last couple fights he got better and better. But his conditioning was nowhere near worthy for him to really be out there in that show like that.
You know what I knew?
Go ahead, Doug.
You know when I knew boxers don't run when they was all excited when they saw Tank running. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
They was excited. I was like, shit, that means dudes don't run.
And you know what's crazy?
About Tank running.
Tank wasn't even running like that at first. They got Tank up to doing like 6-7 mile runs now. He wasn't even doing that back when he had the beer belly.
Nah, he wasn't doing that then. You could tell. Yeah. You could tell the difference though.
Yeah. They said
his ass was he was out of shape when he was young. Like,
yep.
That nigga used to be. You see his face. You could see it in his face. He was eating sugar and everything. I know his diet different than everything now.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, everybody?
I remember
What's up?
watching one of those all accesses where he's just buying all kinds of snacks at a gas station, saying, I can eat all this and still make weight.
I mean, because Tank is truly a lightweight. He's not no weight bully, so he can do that. Plus, the thing about Tank when he fought Frank Martin, Tank was getting ready for that fight as soon as he came out of jail.
This guy's a natural lightweight who could easily make 130 again if you wanted to.
Yeah. But what's the point? He's going to knock somebody in the next week at 130.
Yeah, he might kill him.
Tank dropped down to 130. He beat everybody who got the belt at 130. He stopped him.
Yeah.
Saying what Keyshawn Davis weighed in at, he could drop down to 132.
Yeah, Tank put him in on
That really bad tonight. It started to look bad.
You asked the question, is Boots ready? I mean, anybody on that level, yeah, he's ready. I mean, that's what he's in there for, right? He stepped in there to get ready, right? So he's ready.
I think that this was my answer to that. I think that all Boots got to do is work on his defense, and he's gonna be straight because and I tell you this too. I said this. He could beat Bud only under two conditions. He has to keep up that same activity because Bud can't keep up with the activity of Boots right now at Bud's age, 38. Right. Boots throw way more punches. Boots is faster. But he also have to keep his hands up. You can't be in here playing Russian roulette with your hands down. Bud will knock your ass out. Not only Bud, Osborne will knock you out. Virgil Ortiz will knock you out. Hell, maybe Tim Tszyu, maybe Jamel Charlo. So if Boots gonna go to 54, he gotta do serious work on his defense. If he don't do work on his defense, then he's gonna get stopped. I'm talking about early.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He can't be trading with no bug.
But he is ready. He's ready. He do those things. He's ready though. I would like to see that fight.
Yeah, I think he should go up too because there's really nothing for him at 47. Everybody at 47, they all running from him. They're not trying to give him a shot.
Man, I hate how these Tank fanatics talk about Keyshawn. They ready for Tank.
They said Boots also started getting really inaccurate in the later rounds. He wasn't landing flush. Well,
he was getting frustrated.
Boots' power and his finesse phase in the late rounds. I noticed that in the first fight with Chuka Jump. So Boots, his conditioning, he could do more. You can always be getting better. But you know what else you got tired? Because in both of these fights, he was trying to force a knockout. And this time, his father was even trying to get him a force a knockout. And that was bad. You can't knock everybody out. It's best
and these guys were awkward fighters.
Yeah, exactly.
So check this out. Check this out. Terrence can go southpaw, go back and forth. And if Boots let those guys give him a hard time, how's he going to last in there with like you're saying, he got to work on a lot of defense. He got to work on a lot of defense. He's going to have to do that.
And also, like, he's a Philly fighter. He just naturally likes to fight. So I don't know if defense is the first thing on his mind.
That's another thing, too. Like, we say that somebody got to work on that, somebody work on that. Sometimes a fighter is who he is. Boots is a very aggressive fighter like Abdullah Mason. These dudes want to get to you. They want to hurt you. They want to knock you out. So sometimes guys can't turn it off. Says KJ, who will win, Triple G or Tommy Hearns? I'm going with Hearns because what Triple G did and who he was doing it to, Triple G, he never really got in there with somebody that was that damn talented. You talking about a Hearns, a Hagler. Triple G never faced him. Triple G got in there with Canelo, who was like a level below Hearns and Hagler. And Triple G beat Canelo in a lot of people's eyes in the first fight, but then lost to him in the second fight. And of course, that was an older Triple G. But Canelo had slow feet. He had slow feet his whole career. Hearns don't have slow anything. Hagler don't have a slow anything. And they both hit hard as hell.
And you got
Hagler had really good defense. Hearns, the defense wasn't really there. But that power coming down at you in that frame, that 6'1" frame, you know, them long arms, I think he had 78 inch, something crazy.
Yeah, and also remember he had one of the best backwards fighting defenses in the history of boxing. He can box you going backwards.
Tommy Hearns was a freak of literal nature.
Yeah, freak of nature.
Like I've always said that his right hand was like a drug. You take it and then you feel terrible afterwards.
Damn right. NyQuil.
Right. You know, that's what the Kronk gym will do to you.
Tommy Hearns, I gotta admit, he was horrible at 160. Triple G beats him.
Don said Triple G gonna get him, man.
Oh, if we're talking about 160, I don't know, because that was the later stages of Tommy Hearns' career.
All I know is this. What Triple G was doing, the names, I mean, what big names can we say? Oh, yeah. Triple G got him. Triple G got him. Sometimes in the weak division. If Triple G wanted to show me something, he could have fought Andre Ward.
Can I say one thing real quick? How was it his later stage when Hagler's older than him and Hagler was still a champ, 4 years after he knocked out Hearns? Wasn't the later stages. He just wasn't a good 160-pound fighter. He's not 160. He came from 147. Who the fuck did he lost to Iran Barkley and Hagler? And everybody else he beat there wasn't that great. Wasn't that great of a fighter.
Tommy Hearns had a famously fragile chin with hard punches.
It wasn't even just the chin too. Tommy Hearns didn't like to run. He didn't like to do the road work. So what he would do is hard, and then for real, he said it. So Tommy was spar, and then get out. You can go watch it on YouTube. You go watch it on YouTube. Him in the Crown Gym. He'd spar, get out the ring, train, sit up, jump back in, spar, get out the ring. That's how he liked to train. He didn't like to run. So if you notice Tommy Hearns in them late fights, his legs always get wobbly.
You would think Emmanuel Stewart would make more of a case of making him run.
No, you can't make no grown man do nothing. What Emmanuel Stewart going to do?
no.
Go upside his head? Get out there and run.
That
That shit, where they do that at?
Why James Toney didn't run there?
Exactly. But like, you're a trainer, you can't make grown men do a damn thing. You got to work around the ego. You have to work around the ego of the fighter. Keyshawn will take some early rounds from Tank, and there's nothing Tank can do early on, but Tank by KO. I think Keyshawn could beat Tank, but this is the thing about the Tank fights. Because Tank isn't out here fighting the best, he kind of stopping up that division because he's the biggest name. So it's hard to prognosticate what's going to happen because none of them are really, they're not fighting the guys where you be like, okay, he did that to this dude, he did that to that dude. So I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a wild card when Tank go out there against somebody that's actually on his level. Either he's going to shine and he's going to rise to the occasion, or maybe he gets completely outclassed. He says, yeah, Hearns didn't take a lot of stuff. No match, no cardio. Yeah. Oh, he said he didn't like a lot of stuff.
So y'all ready for Devin Haney back, right?
Top 15
Oh,
all
matter of
time.
fact,
That's
Devin Haney, I'm making a video tomorrow, but the dude that Devin Haney beat came back in full force at 140, knocking dudes out. And it was just reminding me that Devin has been in there with some big-ass punches, but Devin always stuck to a game plan. The biggest reason he lost to Ryan is because he had a dumb ass, even with the roids, he had a dumb game plan, bro.
Yeah.
He just had a dumb game plan.
He tried to prove something.
That's
And I'm gonna tell you something
father
else.
put that in his head.
I think the dude name was Santiago, bro. Santiago got hella power. They asked Santiago, who do you want? You would think he would say, I want to rematch Haney because Haney beat him. And Haney dropped him in that fight too. I don't remember if he stopped him or not. He didn't even say Haney. He said Teofimo. Him and Sabril, Teofimo.
I think I remember that fight. Wait, wasn't that on Logan Paul's undercard?
Who?
That Santiago guy, Haney.
Yeah.
Nobody want to fight Haney. Haney want to fight everybody. He down to fight anybody. Nobody
it's the
want to
style.
fight.
They don't want to fight that style where somebody has fast feet that changes things. Boo's disappointed me, fam, and the coaching from his pops was horrible. Boo's ain't disappointed me because I've been telling y'all about Boo's for a while that he's a great athlete, a great offensive fighter. People try to act like because he did the Matrix against Roman Villa, who is Roman Villa, he's talking about great fighter. Roman Villa is a good fighter. You talking about great fighter with legacy. Roman Villa not nobody where you say, I beat Roman Villa, y'all. I made it. I arrived. So Boo's did the Matrix against him, and ever since then, people been trying to act like he Bud Crawford or somebody. That's not the case. Boo's is like an Abdullah Mason, very offensive fighter, not really good on defense. Very exciting fighter to watch. But just because somebody makes you, they entertain you with their style, that doesn't necessarily mean they're a great fighter. Said Roy beats G-Man. No, you think Roy would have beat Gerald McClellan because Malachi thinks so?
He wouldn't have beat Gerald McClellan. Roy couldn't stand punches. That's why he stayed away from punches. Look at his career. He ducked every puncher he could have possibly. Even Nigel Benn, he ducked. He did not like punches. Gerald McClellan destroys him.
Well, he stayed away from them until he couldn't.
He never fought them.
James Toney was a puncher, man.
James Toney, I don't know about James Toney being a puncher. I think James Toney was a defensive slick fighter.
When you look at Gerald McClellan and you look at James Toney fight, if you was a boxer, right, and your coach told you pick one of these two fighters and pick the one that you think you could beat, I guarantee you'll pick James Toney. Every time.
I think I have a better chance of fucking G-Man than James.
No, you won't.
No, you probably won't. I ain't gonna lie.
G-Man gonna outbox you or knock you out. Either one. You have no choice. You have no chance against G-Man because he can outbox you. He had a great jab, great straight right cross. And it was powerful. He can outbox you or he can knock your ass out. You could outbox James Toney. You might not be able to slug him.
And not even that. You might catch James Toney. James Toney not gonna really train that hard. You know what I mean? You might catch him when he's not focused. And plus, you don't have to worry about taking all that damn power. Like, but James Toney, you can watch James Toney and G-Man sparring. James Toney was levels above G-Man. G-Man, that's a dangerous dude to be in the ring with.
Emmanuel Stewart was asked, who was your best fighter that you ever trained? Now, remind you, he had Gerald McClellan, he had Tommy Hearns, he had Mike McCallum, James Toney, and guess who he said? Gerald McClellan was the best fighter I ever trained. And I agree with you.
He was complete. Those people always say about Gerald McClellan, complete fighter. I ain't gonna lie, if you go watch his old fights, they real dominant. I mean, he went back and forth with your boy, the Hawk. He went back and forth with the Hawk, but a lot of them other dudes, he just was going out there, jab, set him up for the right hand. They sleep.
Well, yeah, I remember I watched.
Of course, the fight against Ben, but I think Ben was on the Roy. They said G-Man not beating Roy Jones. A lot of people, Roy Jones is like another Tank, where it's like they do such amazing stuff for the entertainment wise that fans think that because they're entertaining, they have an all-time.
That's what it is. Most people that love Roy Jones are not boxing fans. They're not boxing fans. I watched Roy whole career. I watched Gerald McClellan career. And then for those who say he won't beat Roy Jones, he already beat Roy Jones' ass in the Nationals. Even though it was amateur, he beat his ass in the Nationals. So, I mean, I know that's amateurs, but what do you mean? When you say stupid shit like that, it has to be something that's proven. You have nothing to prove that he would never beat Roy Jones, but I do, because I got eyes. He beats Roy Jones. Roy Jones couldn't even beat Tarver.
Yeah, man, I do hate boxing fans that they see a little bit of flashy shit on a couple of no names, and now they think they the best in the world.
Well, he couldn't beat Tarver, but no.
The person that said that,
Tarver's a good fighter.
And the person that said that probably never saw Gerald McClellan fight ever. Probably never seen him fight.
G-Man was a complete
I
fighter.
don't think Jones would beat Julian Jackson. I think Julian Jackson would have knocked Roy Jones out.
Oh yeah, Julian Jackson would have destroyed Roy.
Because he wouldn't be able to take that power. Once Julian Jackson connect, Roy Jones would have folded just like Terry Norris did.
I'm gonna tell you though, you know who could take that power from anybody? James Toney. James Toney, every once in a while I always go back and watch the sparring between Toney and Gerald McClellan. James Toney is just like a boxing genius. So and then he has a great chin, toughness, good intangibles. If James Toney would have worked out as hard as Floyd, he'd have been up there remembered like how Floyd is remembered. That was the only thing he was missing was true work ethic.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I mean, I think because Gerald McClellan was destroyed so young, we didn't get the best of Gerald McClellan.
But Gerald, even at his best, he was never going to have the defensive prowess of James. Like,
he wasn't that type of fighter. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, outboxed the shit out of James Toney. Yeah, outboxed the shit out of James Toney. His chin was solid. No one really easy knockout for James Toney. They both did about the same as power-wise, but I think Gerald McClellan punch selection was better. And come on, James Toney lost to fucking Montel Griffin, whatever the fuck his name was, two times.
Hold on.
Yeah, but this is the thing though.
Montel Griffin was
some dude, James Toney. This is the thing about old James.
I know this nigga ain't getting ready to tell me Montel was good.
Come on, dog.
Get the fuck out of here.
You can't do Montel Griffin like that. That nigga was
Montel was beating Roy.
That nigga wasn't good.
No, Montel Griffin was a good fighter.
Montel was beating Roy. If Roy wasn't that damn fast and powerful, wasn't on them PDs, Montel was beating them.
I got y'all some
Montel Griffin too.
He was a decent amateur because he won a little silver.
He was a good pro too, dog.
Silver or
Hey, so
bronze.
Don.
He wasn't no
Hey, so Don.
He wasn't no
What
good
you
pro.
saying? Roy Jones trash?
No, Roy Jones just never put himself to the test, and he's overrated. He's overrated because of his flashy style against bums. Not bums, but super journeymen.
Why? Well, I just asked that because you just said the one dude he wasn't good. And
Montel wasn't good. He was good. But he wasn't Montel wasn't on the level to give Roy Jones a problem.
He wasn't good.
He wasn't good enough to give Roy no problem. He's not a superstar fighter.
Yeah.
So when he beat James Toney, it was like, yo, what the fuck? Now we got to get a rematch. What the fuck happened? Was this a fluke? And he beat him again. All he did was outbox him. But when you look at Griffin fight, he
Who's snoring? Who's snoring?
He looked horrible when he fight, man. I couldn't stand the way Griffin fought.
He gone.
But Don.
I thought he was saying somebody. I thought he was saying he put somebody to sleep, but he really sleep.
What you said?
No,
I thought the dude was snoring.
Kept him asleep.
I'm talking about.
You got Andre Ward, Triple G. I got Andre Ward. Triple G ain't with that Ward problem.
Triple G had Andre Ward.
Yeah, man, yeah. Griffin had a horrible he was ugly to watch, but he was still.
His arm was all cocked up in the air. He never won the title. He really.
I mean, he was good enough to beat James Toney, so I think he's pretty good.
Well, I mean, sometimes people do that. I mean,
bro, that's what I was saying though. James Toney to me, James Toney is way better than G-Man, but James Toney is somebody that you don't know who gonna get in the ring that night because he's not really focused on boxing. That's it. James Toney.
He's focused on eating.
Well, who you got? The Punisher or Pacquiao, man?
I'm taking Pacquiao. I'm taking Super Pac.
Paul Williams, man. Paul Williams.
I don't know about Super Pac.
No. I got to call Paul on that.
Super Pac undefeated.
I don't think he could beat no Pac-Man. I'm sorry.
Man, Super Pac undefeated.
I know he was tall and all that shit, but nah. I don't know.
Look at what Lara was able to do, and then you take Pacquiao, who is southpaw as well, and then you just add in, instead of somebody jumping in with ones and twos, somebody jumping in with 6 and 7, 8 combinations and crazy hooks and shit. And then they keep up a high pace. Like Paul Williams probably get stopped.
But they had a rumor that Floyd ducked Paul.
Man, Floyd ain't ducked no damn Paul.
He said that shit never came up.
Yeah, Floyd ain't ducked Paul. Floyd ain't ducked no damn Paul, Willie.
He said, nah.
I thought.
I don't remember that shit.
They keep saying Floyd ducked Winky Wright, but he didn't even really duck Winky. The negotiations went sideways.
Yeah, that's all that shit be. Winky Wright was way bigger than Floyd, man.
I think Floyd would have beat Winky though, because Winky kind of slow.
Yeah, I think Floyd reflexes is fast.
Floyd fast as hell. Like, I think Floyd would have just beat him with a jab.
Yeah, no. Floyd would have outclassed Winky.
Winky was slow because he threw from the high guard. You can't throw. It's hard to throw quick punches from the high guard.
Yeah, unless your name Tank. Tank do it easy.
Yeah,
but you know what? You know what else Winky was slow? Winky changed his whole style to be more pro-friendly. When he came in, he didn't fight like that. He actually was moving, and he said he learned that that's not how you make money in this business.
Yeah.
So yeah, he made himself slow, which is sad.
Yeah, Floyd was
he
too fast.
He never figured out the money part then.
Yeah, because he never really got that big turn.
No,
but they used to do him dirty though, too. Like, remember he beat well, he got robbed, but he beat Vargas. Yeah, they robbed the hell out of him.
Oh yeah, that was a robbery. That was a robbery.
What guess who?
Vargas.
Oh yeah, Vargas. Yeah,
that was a robbery for sure.
Because he lost a title fight, right? He was fighting. I forgot who he was fighting. I don't know if it was Jermaine Taylor or somebody, and he was winning the fight, but it was still a close fight. And then the championship rounds, this dude started just bouncing around the ring, and they're like, "Yo, you ain't up that much."
He must have been tired.
And he lost. Now he just didn't. He felt I'm not going. Remember, he came up to 160, so I guess he figured I ain't gonna give this nigga a chance to knock me out. So I'm just gonna bounce around the ring, and he lost.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it was a draw, one or the other. But everybody,
I think it was a draw. No, Jermaine Taylor versus Winky was a draw. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was a draw, but he wasn't the title holder. Jermaine Taylor was the title holder, so he didn't get the belt.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, I really won. No, the fuck you didn't, bro. You danced around the ring for 2 rounds, the 11th and the 12th. You didn't throw that one punch.
No, yeah. Well, Wiki Wright had a good jab, but he just didn't capitalize on it. If he would have capitalized on it, he would have done a lot
I think
more.
he could have been better than what he was, but
Yeah. He had a really good jab.
I'm sorry, Montel Griffin is not it. I'm sorry.
Come on, I gotta stop doing it.
He's good. He was good, but not great.
You know what we say? We like title holders.
He was good, but not great.
Yeah,
So
he ain't never held no title. He wasn't.
Made him. Beating James Toney twice made him. Because that shit with Roy Jones when he got knocked out and fake like, he did get hit after the bell.
No, Montel Griffin deserved an Oscar.
What are you, fluke?
I'm gonna tell you straight up though.
Basically.
He wasn't no Rolly Romero. He never had a belt.
Nah, he wasn't no Rolly Romero.
Montel Griffin deserved an Oscar for that knockout.
That's what I'm saying. That when Roy hit him when he was down, he
faked that
and then
big
he killed
time.
over. He wasn't out. He knew Roy caught up because he had a funny style, so he was beating Roy. But then when Roy caught up with him, started lacing him and dropped him and hit him one more time because he was so anxious, he realized, I got this belt. He killed him.
Hagler versus Roy Jones wouldn't be the best fight in middleweight history, but it would be a good fight.
Hagler would just beat Roy.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight because we would have seen
that should have been one-sided.
of Roy Jones.
Hagler beats most fighters who have been in the middleweight.
It would have been a good one.
So who y'all top five?
I don't know who
What's y'all top five?
I don't know who went between Hagler and Monzon.
I think Hagler would knock out Monzon.
I think Hagler's level of competition was a little better. So I that's the only reason why I picked Monzon.
I'm leaning toward Hagler.
Monzon a big motherfucker, and he got skills as well and power.
But I think Hagler got a better skill.
Yeah. But a lot of times the big dudes like that, they don't have the skill like that.
Even Hearns that came up from 154 was still bigger than Hagler. He came up and he was still big.
And people forgetting Hagler had good footwork too. He had amazing speed, sharp reflexes.
Hagler could do it all. He's all around. Hagler and Bud, they fight very similar, man. It's crazy. But nobody
it's just that Hagler switches more than Bud. He switches way more.
Hagler's a better switch hitter than Bud. Bud not even a real switch hitter than me.
Yeah. People like to say, but Bud don't even really see switch every.
Bud switched one time. He started on Orthodox switch.
He switched 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, but I got dragged in Jerry's Live one time when I said that Hagler was the best swimmer. This nigga's a casual.
It's just because guys from my generation, they don't even regard people from a previous generation. They just assume that they lived in the best one.
Yeah, I know what it was. That's why I ignored it.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Triple G.
Anytime somebody don't agree with you, they gonna say you're a casual. Anytime you defend any person, and they gonna say you riding me. I call niggas as gay because they always thinking about dick. Me personally, but
yeah, dude. If you have evidence or proof to back up your statement, you are not a casual. A casual does not have any of that.
But we all got different opinions, right? We don't gotta agree.
Yeah,
we don't have to agree on shit though.
But it don't gotta be.
Yeah, you ain't gotta agree. But when you say crazy shit like Montel was a great fighter, come on, man.
No, Brandon ain't say he was great. Brandon
I gotta get at you for that. That motherfucker was trash, man.
Man, come on, y'all just.
Dog say he was trash.
I don't even think we're in this season. You was a baby.
Like if you ask most of us why a fighter would do this or do that, we'd back it up with proof and evidence. If you ask a casual, he'd say, he's trash. He ain't worth shit.
Sometimes people don't be, because when you go in certain people's lives,
when I was making my
they don't even let you talk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they just start yelling. When I was making my case for Dubois, I was giving actual facts. Like I was like, I seen this fight of Dubois. I remember this. This is what I seen from Joshua. I think he gonna shit the bed. All the British fans that I be having on my channel, they talking about, no, Dubois shit. He's shit. They ain't even have no rhyme or reason to back it up. They just say he's shit.
He doesn't think compared to AJ. He's nothing.
You know they love AJ. You know that's like
Yeah, nah, but dog, you got to stop disrespecting the Griffin.
He won that gold medal. Anytime you win a gold medal,
They gifted him that gold medal.
Huh?
They gifted him that gold medal.
You think so?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen it too.
Those Olympics were in London, so it's not off the base that he got a home decision.
Yeah, but I think I saw that. I saw that fight, and I think he won. It
So
wasn't
we
like
need
the
a
Riddick
KJ
Bowe
and
Lennox
Supreme
Lewis one.
live.
The Riddick Bowe Lennox Lewis one.
Hell,
I
man,
was
man,
pissed
KJ,
off
you
at
don't
the
want to
Lennox
argue with
Lewis
Supreme.
one.
You don't want to argue with that nigga.
Because the ref just stopped the fight.
Man, I remember when Supreme was arguing with Don.
I did two hard punches in a row, and then the ref just called it off.
Yeah, that's what I ain't like. I was like, yo, come on. You can't call no championship gold medal.
Man, Don, what Supreme said to you that one time? He said, he said he can beat this nigga, but I never watched the fight.
I'm not getting no gas.
No, he was saying that somebody was better than Aaron Pryor, and Aaron Pryor wasn't shit, and da-da-da. And we said, have you ever seen Aaron Pryor fight? Nah, I ain't never seen him. I was like, everybody just went crazy. Like, get the fuck off the line.
Aaron Pryor was a beast, a straight up beast.
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing about boxing, bro.
Don,
It's fighters and
Nah, they don't fuck
there
with Don on that live. You heard me, Don?
Huh?
Nah, they don't rock with you on that live.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Nah,
But I
that's
haven't seen that dude in months.
That Supreme dude.
Like, I remember.
Supreme on Discord.
Oh God, Supreme. Supreme's lives get crazy very fast.
I think they banned
follow
Supreme
them because they yell. They don't let you speak.
They say y'all done ran Supreme off.
And then
I think Supreme got banned.
Most of the time, you get on Supreme's lives, he'll just hop right on Devin Haney's hoo-ha and then start
yell,
him, saying,
then kick you off. As soon as you talk, kick you off.
Like a
But if you say anything to Supreme,
They'll kick you off real quick.
Hey,
casual. He's a casual.
Yeah,
he's a casual.
And then before Supreme kick your ass, I
remember I was on one of his lives once, and me and a lot of other guys were debating, like, would Canelo make more money against Benavidez or against Munguia? And we tried to make Supreme answer the question. He kept dodging it.
Yeah, it is. Supreme will do this dumbass laugh before he kick your ass off.
Laugh. Yo, I can't stand that laugh.
I told him. I kept asking him.
Bro, y'all getting gas.
Dog, what's his laugh?
Oh shit!
Can't do that laugh, bro. Nobody can't do that.
I kept asking Supreme, say yes. I kept asking him to give me a yes or no answer. Who?
You getting gas, bro? Y'all getting gas?
He got me one time. With the Barrios belt, when Tank fight Barrios, he was right on that against me. Oh my God, he couldn't stop. Oh, he couldn't because he was right on that. Because I said it was a real world title. And he was like, no, it wasn't. It was the regular belt. And I was like, nah, I think it was. And he got me on that when we Googled it. Oh man, he wouldn't let that shit go. I was like, you won for 100, bro, and you won't let it go?
Yes. That's why you wouldn't let it go. You found it.
He said, I ain't gonna blame you, OG. Most people don't know about the regular belt now. And he's right. It was called Intercontinental. But that's what it wasn't called regular and super.
Man, look, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta do hella running tomorrow, fellas. But I appreciate y'all coming up. Yeah. These fights tonight revealed a whole lot, man. And boxing just gonna keep on cooking up, man. So same gonna get exposed.
One more thing I wanted to say about Bam. The guy who was fighting tonight was a former champ at 108. So this is his fifth former champion that he's beat. Wadras, Rungvisai, Estrada, Sonny, this guy.
Yeah, Bam, I said it earlier, but Bam is having a Sanchez-esque career where he's out here fighting legends. Now he about to go fight Chocolatito. He's not just fighting them, he dismantling them. He's stopping a lot of them.
He's only 24. And
24,
and by tonight, he's beaten 5 world champions.
Yep, and Tank Davis is about to fight Lamar Roach. All right, y'all.
Nickname Kaka.
Y'all have a good night, man.
Y'all be easy. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Boom.